talk about your question.
All right. So discussion. We're gonna start with Jackie Robinson. Question one. Um, so at the end of the film, Branch Rickey tells Robinson he's able to love the game baseball again. Why do you think he says this?
I think he says this because in the film he mentioned, like when he was talking to Jackie on a personal level, when he got his knee, his calf cleated. He was saying when he was in college, not, yeah, in college baseball, uh, there's this one black um, African American player who got removed from the team just because of his race, and then um, Jackie reminded him of that time, and so it's because baseball changed to something where it depended on race, and he didn't like it. So then he put in Jackie, and Jackie reminded him about his old college days when he was playing baseball.
Yeah, I agree, and has a lot to do with racism and how it affected him as a college kid. And
Mhm.
yeah, moving on to number five or number seven. Yeah. Uh, how can being under fire sometimes propels to heroism we didn't even know we're capable of? I think, in my opinion, it puts you under some pressure, and considering he's going through that a lot, you see that a lot of the times during the movie. Racism is a big factor. I feel like it can change you too. Like what's his name, Pee Wee, or his teammate, he stepped in. He didn't want to see his. He didn't want to see his. He didn't want to see Jackie Robinson hurt, something like that.
Yeah, not only that, it was mainly because like when the Phillies manager Ben Chapman was saying that it was throwing off Jackie's game because he couldn't really focus because he couldn't think straight because of the racial slurs that were being thrown at him during that time.
Yeah. Moving on to the second discussion here.
Moving on to whether or not basketball or boxing is a better sport, which one's better?
Start with your opinion. What do you think?
I think honestly, in my opinion, I like both of the sports. Don't get me wrong, they're both great, but I feel like boxing. I like boxing more because like it may not have a necessarily season and like there's fights every day. Well, not every day, but
Every so often.
yeah, against somebody. Because I am a Manny Pacquiao person.
Oh
And so yeah, it's boxing. I like it because it's more action packed and not and like it's just more interesting to watch and there's a lot of rounds and I like the way the system works for whether or not who wins or not.
yeah. Yeah. It's like just the opinion on who's the better, and there's always like competition in basketball too. So, people got like their own hometown players and stuff like that. And in boxing, it's all about like who you grow up with, like who's your idol and stuff
Yeah,
like that. So
not to mention the different belts there are. Like there's
yeah,
heavyweight, lightweight,
yeah,
yeah, and then with basketball, it's just like basketball has good components too. Like it helps you build teamwork and like your skills alone. Not
yeah.
only that, but like both you get injured all the time. Both boxing and basketball, but
I'd
in
say
boxing it's
yeah,
more like
boxing is more horrific. Yeah,
yeah, it's more horrific. Not only that, but it's also more serious and stuff.
yeah, a lot more serious.
Yeah, because you're taking blows to the head, which is more serious. And in basketball, you like the worst you can do is like what twist your ankle or like sprain your knee, and then in some cases, I don't. When you go for like a dunk or a layup, you could possibly get your face busted, maybe. Because I remember that happened to one player. He had to wear a face mask. I forgot who it was though, but yeah. Um, Basketball is like it's probably my second favorite sport. What about you?
Uh, I used to be a basketball fan, but now I'm gonna go with boxing because I got more into it.
Yeah,
And what do you think about boxing? Who's your favorite boxer?
that's right now.
Yeah,
Like
Or
Prime-
all
prime.
time, all time.
all time. It'd be Mike or Manny, especially Manny, bro. He had the fastest punches thrown,
I like that. I like Mike
and
Tyson.
Muhammad as well. Muhammad Ali.
Oh, everybody likes Muhammad
Yeah, who
Ali.
doesn't like Muhammad Ali? Like what?
Yeah, in my opinion though, I think Mike Tyson is like the best, and like he's just like
Yeah, Mike Tyson had the deadly right hooks, and
yeah, he got the speed and everything down. So
he was more of a power puncher though.
I don't think there's
Not
no
really
competition between anybody else. Bro. I feel like he just knocked
A great
everybody out.
matchup. I think a great matchup, and during the primes would be Manny versus Mike.
Oh yeah, in their primes.
Yeah, in their prime.
I don't want to say that. I know Mike Tyson gonna win though.
I don't think so. Manny would probably win. I think Manny
would
would.
win. What?
Nah, Manny would win hands down.
All right, how would we win?
Because Manny, I mean, both, and he has heavier punches, but Manny, and it doesn't matter about how heavy your punches are. It matters about how many you can actually fire off, and also, yeah, they basically score by like
He's
punches.
consistent pound for pound though. I'd say Mike Tyson he doesn't run out of stamina quick. And he just,
Yeah, neither does Manny though. In their primes, they both had very good stamina management.
I'd say, but Mike Tyson didn't he have
They're
more?
probably
Didn't he have more knockouts though?
Yeah, he did have more
Yeah,
knockouts,
that's
but
what I'm saying. Like if if he does catch a left hook, like right to face or something like that, I'm pretty sure he'd get knocked out.
yeah, but I feel like Manny would get back up though. Honestly,
Yeah, and then he got knocked out again.
probably, maybe, but you know what? I think Manny would win by not by default, but by how many punches thrown. And I probably. Do you think they'll last all 12 rounds, or
I feel like Tyson he's conservative. Like he'd use it. It seemed like he'd run out of stamina, and then just the next run he'd be right on your ass again. So sorry. But
yeah, I guess so.
yeah. So it can go either way depending on like how you think about like so. And yeah, that's our argument.
Yeah.
Deuces. Oh shit.